Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we got a top 5 or not.
Drones edition.
Drones edition. So yeah, if you guys are interested in drones or looking to buy a drone, stay tuned. We'll go through
the 5 best drones we found.
Yeah, we'll go through the top 5 best drones that we have found. Obviously, because it's top 5 or not. Let's go. Alright, so first things first, we got the Phantom 4 Pro. You already know. That's the best of the best that we could find. I mean, at least in our opinion, prosumer, not some super professional level. So with any drone, the main thing is the camera. It can shoot at 4K 60 frames per second. It has a 20 megapixel sensor camera. So pretty much it's an awesome camera. We have a 20 megapixel on our camera, bro. That's like pretty much having that GH5 flying around on the drone. Just saying. Not exactly, but just saying. Some of the software features that we found interesting on this one were the return home. So you already know if you guys lost your drone and don't know how to fly, you can just hit the return home and it'll just come right back to where you launched it from. So that's very useful. Pre-path. So let's say you're a music video director, and you wanted to pre-program a path so that you could focus on other things and just have the drone
do its own thing. Just
exactly.
Flying around, just skirt.
It's like having your own cameraman. It's like, you know, my cameraman sucks.
Thanks, bro.
I'm not kidding. You got 5 directional obstacle avoidance sensors. If you crash this, that's on you. Like, you really can't crash this unless...
So if you crash this thing, that's how you know you suck at flying a drone.
Exactly. That's when you know you should just quit. It has an option to get a controller with a screen built in. You know, if you guys don't have like a tablet or whatever. That's an option that you guys might look into. That might be very useful to you guys. The screen is not that bad, I've heard. It's like 500 nits brightness, so you won't need a hood for it, but I mean, it doesn't hurt. It has active track, so you can highlight whatever you want it to follow and it'll just follow it, and you know, basic, simple stuff. You know, if you're trying to do some BMX stuff and you're just trying to have it highlight you and then just follow you, you're set. Gesture modes, these are lame, I think, in my opinion. You wave your hand or whatever and it takes a picture of you. Whatever. Size, it's 7 by 11.5 by 11.5 inches. It's a pretty decent sized drone, a regular DJI drone. Hardware, just some specs. It goes up to 45 miles per hour, can go up to 20,000 feet, and it has a maximum wind resistance of 22 miles per hour. So I think it's a pretty good drone, to be honest. Unless you're trying to drop like 3-4 grand on a pro level drone, this is the next best thing, you know what I'm saying?
100%, bro.
So this is for you cinematographers, prosumers, directors, super rich people that live in California. This is for you. Pretty simple to use. User friendly, real nice. On to the next drone. So our next drone, we got the DJI Spark. Camera is a 12 megapixel, 1080 at 30 frames per second. Yeah, that's kind of it. So it's like your basic camera. It's 2-axis stabilization, so not a regular 3-axis gimbal like the Phantom 4 Pro was. But I mean, if you're trying to get your son or grandson a drone and you want him to kind of start off with a basic one, this one's not even that expensive. A DJI Spark is not that bad, especially if you're just trying to do some basic little fun editing stuff. Some quick software features as quick launch, active track, gesture mode, pan and portrait mode, virtual reality headset mode, and fly home or return home. Gesture mode, so pretty much the basic gestures that we talked about in the Phantom 4 Pro. The portrait mode, where it just takes a portrait of you. The VR headset mode, you know, the VR stuff, kind of cool if you guys have a VR headset and all this stuff. So it'd be nice if, you know, your kids have that stuff. So size, it's 2.2 inches, 5.6 inches, and 5.6 inches.
So this is on like the easily transportable side.
So yeah, you guys could easily put this in your pocket or whatever and just on the go, just whip it out whenever you want at little carnivals. It's real small, so people won't see it in the air as often, and because it's so small, it doesn't have to power through so much, so it'll be also quieter. Goes up to 31 miles per hour, a maximum height of 13,000 feet, and wind resistance of 18 miles per hour. So like I said, nothing crazy, but honestly, I thought it was gonna be worse. 31 miles per hour, that's not bad. 18 miles per hour for like wind resistance. Like, what was the other one? The other one was 22, so I mean,
it's smaller, it has less wind to run into.
True, that is true. The next drone we got is the DJI Maverick Pro. This is the go-to for every YouTuber out there. 12 megapixel camera, And it also shoots at 4K 30 frames per second, so that's pretty good. That's a pretty good camera right there, to be honest. Some software features: fly with phone, active track, and it has a 4-mile range, so that's pretty good. So with the DJI Maverick, it comes with this weird little controller, and you got to put your phone in there. I doubt you can, I mean, you might be able to use, I don't think actually you can use a bigger like iPad or whatever unless you have it connected to something else. Like I said, it's very compact, portable. You can put it in like your hoodie, that little pocket you got for your hoodie. You could slide that right in there. The size for this is 3.3 by 3.3 by 7.8 inches. So like I said, very small, very compact, especially for the quality of camera and speed and all this other stuff you got. Speaking of speed, it goes up to 40 miles per hour, 16,000 feet, and wind resistance of 24 miles per hour. If you're a YouTuber, check this stuff out. If you're just a casual drone owner, if you guys want to figure out what drone's the best for you, I think this is the best one to start off of. If you don't want to go with the DJI Spark. DJI Spark's more for like kids anyways. If you're like an adult trying to get cool scenic shots, if you guys live somewhere, you know, if you guys just want to have a drone for the home, I think this is the best one and the best price point to start off with. So our next drone is a very unique drone. It's an underwater drone. It's called the PowerRay Explorer. It has a pretty decent camera, 12 megapixels, 4K, 30 frames per second. Software, it uses Zeiss VR. It has a burst mode for 5 frames per second, so that's pretty good. 1080p real-time streaming, so I mean, that's actually really good. 1080p, like usually some like I don't know if I don't think the DJIs do, but I know a couple other drones only stream in 720. So that's busty, but this is good. Video game styled controller, so you already know we out here, we gamers out here, and 64,000 milliamp hour. Its size is 18 inches by 10.5 inches by 5 inches, so it's a pretty big.
So it's flat and long.
Yeah, so that's not bad, but like maximum speed of 3.4 miles per hour and a maximum depth of about 100 feet. And a maximum current of 4.6 miles per hour.
Yeah, but for like underwater, like if you're observing coral reefs, you're not gonna be going like.
You're right.
But in the air,
you're
it's
right.
like a whole other thing. That's why they
right.
need to go faster.
That's true. So I don't think that's bad at all, actually. I think you're right. Or if you just put it in the pool, you know what I'm saying, for like dope music video shots. So if you have a drone up top and you got a drone underwater, you can see them jump in and you can get the cool shots and whatever, you know. I think this is a dope drone. We gotta get one. If you guys are very interested in doing underwater aquatic like cinematography or videography, I think that's the best thing for you. PowerRay, that's kind of different. It's kind of unique. You know what I'm saying? Man, what are you doing?
Bro, I got over here like this, and I got like this.
We're filming, bro. What? I mean, I guess you could use the PowerRay to film this guy if you wanted to. Last but not least, we got the DJI Inspire 2. So this is your pro level drone. This is
the pro-fesh thing that we were talking about before.
Yes.
And here it is. Here's the specs.
This is a 20 megapixel camera, shoots 5.2K at 30 frames per second. That's like, you know, just whipping at all these other drones, you know what I'm saying? It's made by DJI, so obviously it's gonna have a lot of the same software features, but active track, obstacle sensing systems, and return home, so just like all the other drones. It's pretty big on the size. It's 12.5 by 16.7 by 16.7 inches. Maximum speed of 60 miles per hour, 0 to 50 in 5 seconds. That's a car right there, bro. That's a dang car. This is why it's pro-fesh, because this is the type of cameras they use in commercials for like Ferrari and Lamborghini and all that stuff. It has a maximum height of 16,000 feet and a maximum wind resistance of 22 miles per hour. Yeah, let's break it down once again. So the Phantom 4 Pro is for you prosumer level people, your music video directors, hobbyists. If you're a prosumer. The DJI Spark is for the little kids, the little ones, the people that just want to get their first drone to see how that works. They don't really care too much about the camera. It's there, it's nice, it's 1080p. They don't really care about the 4K. They just want that just to fly around, you know what I'm saying? That's a real good price point. Yeah, real nice to mess around with. And then you got your DJI Maverick Pro, which is your best all-around drone. Like, let's say a YouTuber. This is the best for the YouTubers. Just anybody that wants a drone, a good drone. If you're traveling a lot, it's real easy to just put it in your bag and all this stuff, and real easy to whip it out. Like I said, you could put it in your hoodie or your backpack. You don't need to buy a special backpack or a special briefcase for this. You know what I'm saying? This is like the best bang for your buck for portability and quality, all wrapped in one bundle. And then you got your Power Ray Explorer for you guys that want to go underwater.
For you nautical people.
So yeah, if you guys live in Cali, Florida, or whatever, and then
or someplace with a dying coral reef.
Exactly, dying coral. Damn, rip coral reef. You guys live in Australia, rip. A person that would buy this would have to be a music producer or a director or somebody like that, or a documentary host. You know, if you guys are talking about something underwater, you know, all this stuff. If you guys are boating a lot and want to see underwater, this is the best for you guys. Maybe not for, you know, everybody else, but it's cool that there's an option for you guys. And then, the last but not least, the DJI Inspire 2. This is for you, I mean, if you can afford it, music video. You know, if you directors, you music video directors, you regular directors,
car commercial people,
like this is way out of our budget. I mean, but yeah, this is for you guys that just literally need the biggest punch for your quality. Yeah, I think that wraps up our drones for top 5 or not. Please leave a like, comment what you guys think are the best drones that we listed off. If you guys have your own drones that you guys want to put in, please let me know. I'd love to read and comment back. And thanks for watching. Thanks for staying tuned. Thanks for subscribing. And have a good day.